He is a happy, little, energetic fireball. I say fireball because he has fiery red hair. He is impossible to keep up with. He's a sweet, happy, lovable baby. I was 39 and 40 when I was pregnant with him, and because of that, they did some extra ultrasounds, some higher level ultrasounds. Early August, they found 2 heart defects. One was fairly normal. One would have required immediate surgery when he was born. Miracle of God, the serious one healed itself, and so we were just facing the one issue, which is a VSD, it was a hole in his heart, which is, the doctors say, very routine, but when it's your child and they tell you he has a hole in his heart, it's, I mean, you just can't help but get emotional. He was born November 6th. We were in NICU for 2 weeks. We got released the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so it was for sure the best Thanksgiving ever. And then had our first visit at Arkansas Children's with Dr. Hinkle the first week in December.
Thomas's heart condition is a VSD, which stands for ventricular septal defect. The diagnosis of that particular heart issue is pretty rare in the general population, I would say. His treatment would entail close follow-ups in the first few months of life. Oftentimes kiddos with that hole need some medication to help them breathe a little bit better and gain weight. And then we usually set them up for surgery at around 4 to 6 months of age.
He just monitored him, would check his heart. We would do echoes and EKGs and all those fancy tests. Hardest part was getting Thomas Gray to lay still. His hole wasn't growing, but it wasn't shrinking either. They had figured out that his lungs were overcompensating for the hole in his heart. And in March, we were told that surgery was inevitable. So we ended up having open heart surgery May 29th in Little Rock. We spent the full day before in pre-op appointments, and every doctor and nurse we met was just so wonderful and helpful and comforting. They had a designated staff person that literally would come update us every 15 minutes. I mean, we felt like we were in the room with the surgeon, which was very comforting. But he came through the surgery with flying colors, and he's a happy, healthy baby boy now.
The future for Thomas looks great. You know, I wouldn't anticipate any physical limitations, and I wouldn't anticipate any further operations for him, and he's going to do really well.
I have so many hopes and dreams for Thomas Gray. I want him to be happy, I want him to be healthy. I want him to remember where he came from and what he went through. The pictures from when we left Arkansas Children's after his heart surgery, he's essentially wearing a super baby costume. Got his little bitty scar to prove it, and he, in our eyes, is a super baby.